two more functions that can be applied over a data frame, head function and tail function. Now, if we want to extract particular number of rows from top of a data frame, we can use head function. The syntax is like that, the function name head, and as our argument to it, we can provide the name of the data frame which we want to use and the number of rows which we want to extract. So here from captaincy 1, first two rows has been extracted. Similarly, tail function will also take a name of data frame and number of rows from bottom which we want to extract. And if we run this, last two rows of captaincy 1 data frame will be displayed. So let's perform the operation on RStudio. So suppose we have head function over here, and as an argument we are providing captaincy 1 and number of rows. If we run this, you can see here 1, 2, first two rows of captaincy 1 data frame has been displayed. Similarly, if we do tail, we call tail function with captaincy 1 data frame, and suppose we display last three rows. So you can see here 4th, 5th and 6th rows are displayed. We only have 6 rows in captaincy 1 data frame, and last 3 rows, that is row number 4, 5 and 6 has been displayed. So these are important functions coming from data frame. Now merging of two data frames. Now why it is necessary to merge two data frames? Imagine that we have few columns related with particular thing in one file which we have converted into data frame, and few more columns related with the same thing in some other file which again we have converted into another data frame. As both the data frames are talking about the same thing, it is very convenient to merge them into a single data frame, as it will provide you more data availability. Also, along with that, the quality of data will get improved. Thus, and also by combining similar data, it will reduce data complexity also. So it is very crucial to combine two data frames into a single data frame as far as working on data is concerned. So for that we will require two different data frames. We have already created one data frame which is captaincy 1. Now let us create another data frame captaincy 2 from another CSV file captaincy data2.csv. So you all have got this captaincy data2.csv file. Make sure this file exists in your current working directory, and we can create. I have already created, but again I am creating it for you. So read.csv and the CSV file from which we want to create a data frame. So captaincy data2.csv is the file, and if I run this, so there is captaincy data2 with 6 observations and 4 variables. Now you can see here it has 4 variables, out of which the first variable, that is names, the column name, is exactly similar to the column we have in the captaincy 1 data frame. Remaining 3 columns are different, but as both the data frames are talking about this captaincy or these players, it is very convenient to merge them into a single data frame. So now for combining of two data frames, it is very necessary that both the data frame will have at least one column which will have a matching data in it. Like here in both captaincy 1 and captaincy 2 data frame, we have a column named as names which is having some common value in it. Based on that, the merge operation will be performed. So this merge from R programming is exactly similar to the join operation from database. So the syntax is like this. The destination data frame in which we want to put the merged file, it can be any one of the current two data frames, or it can be a completely new data frame as well. The function used to merge two data frame is merge, and as an input we are providing the names of two data frames which we want to merge. The last argument is by argument, and it is having names column as an value, which means that we want to combine these two data frames based on names column. So all the values of names column from captaincy 1 will be matched with the values from captaincy 2, and those rows which have similar values will be combined into a corresponding third data frame. So it's just like a natural join. So let's do it on RStudio. Captaincy 1 data frame. I'm using the available data frame. You can create a new data frame, give it some other name, and your destination data frame will be different. So the merge function, and as an input, again, the names of data frames which you want to combine. Captaincy 2 and by equal to the name of column using which you want to combine the data frames. So if I run this, now you come to this environment and you can see previously captaincy 1 data frame had 6 observations with 6 variables in it, 6 columns. Now it has been modified to 9 columns, as 3 extra columns from captaincy 2 data frame has been merged into captaincy 1 data frame. We can call a view function to just have a look at our modified captaincy 1 data frame. And as you can see from names, Y, played, won, lost and victory, these were the previous columns of captaincy 1 data frame, and 3 new columns, drawn, defeat and format has been added. The value inside format, there must be no value inside this format. That's why it is showing NA, meaning that not available or not assigned. Let us check it here. Yes, there are no values. Had there been values inside this, they would have been reflected in the resulting data frame. But you can clearly see here that 3 extra columns had been merged into the previous captaincy 1 data frame. So this is very important and crucial operation from data frame section, that is merging of two data frame. It's exactly like a join function from our DBMS. Now some of you may ask that what if there exists some matching column in both the data frame, but just the name of those columns is different. Like captaincy 1 has names and say captaincy 2 have captain name as the name of this column. So how to combine them? So for that we could have used here by.x equal to names, comma by.y equal to captain name, means here by.x. Now this will have the column name which is available in first data frame, say names as we just assumed, and by dot and y will have common column name which is available in second data frame. So this is in case if there exist similar columns but just the heading of those columns or the name of those columns is different, then we can perform this. So currently we don't require it, so that's why I can keep it as it is. So this is merging operation.